of you have been to every BlizzCon. BlizzCon has the wonderful distinction of being the only convention where attendees from Azeroth outnumber the entire undergraduate population of UCLA. This is also the only place in the world where everyone in attendance is rooting for something cataclysmic to happen. From the moment Blizzard was spawned, we have poured every ounce of our dedication and creativity into becoming the ultimate gaming company. Somewhere along the way, however, we achieved something even greater. We became a part of the ultimate gaming community.
Thank you.
Speaking of gaming communities, I'd love to say welcome back to our players in China. In preparation for the relaunch of World of Warcraft in China, we recently brought the game back online with our new partner NetEase for a huge beta test there. Yeah. I don't have a good segue for this next part, so I gotta pause. Here we go. In the lobby of Blizzard's Irvine headquarters, we have several binders that sit on the table in the waiting area. While people wait, they're able to flip through samples of more than a decade of letters, drawings, and character suggestions, as well as some very articulate reviews of our performance. So if you don't think that CEOs have bosses, think again. What those binders and the thousands of additional letters we received over the years demonstrate to me is the immeasurable passion of the world's greatest gaming community. This community is so committed, in fact, that when tickets went on sale for BlizzCon 2009, if you didn't get into the queue within 30 seconds, you didn't get a ticket. It took 45 minutes for us to process all the orders, but essentially, 20,000 tickets to BlizzCon sold out in less than 1 minute. That's even faster than Red Paladins can storm the forums after a nerf. Knowing that the Blizzard gaming community is bigger than over half of the countries in the world, we have made some arrangements to ensure that everyone is included. In addition to the 20,000 of you currently in attendance at this convention, there are an estimated 50,000 of your fellow gamers across more than 100 countries viewing us right now live via pay-per-view. Let's say hello. Servicemen and women located around the world, some of which are watching us via the internet as well. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your service and your support. A lot of exciting stuff has happened since we were last together at BlizzCon 2008. For starters, we released an expansion. I don't know, some of you may have heard of it. Wrath of the Lich King. Within its first 24 hours of availability, Wrath of the Lich King was scooped up by more than 2.8 million people. Woo! If that kind of record-breaking turnout doesn't define passion, then I don't know what does. Speaking of passion, let's take a look at some memorable moments from last year's BlizzCon, as well as some of the highlights from the Wrath of the Lich King midnight launch. exciting times. But I'll tell you, the queues at some of those midnight openings were so long that GameStop and Best Buy had to bring new stores online and offer free transfers. Get it? Like free roam transfers? Okay. Okay, as you know, the past year involved a lot of interface upgrades and additions. The new phasing technology represented a big step forward for how players experience the world. The new equipment manager, instance lock extension, and dual spec capabilities offer greater flexibility and a more satisfying game experience. And the upcoming character faction change service will allow players to transform into equivalent characters of opposing factions on the same realm. Or as it's known in politics, flip-flopping. Another innovation that we introduced this year is the mobile World of Warcraft Armory, a must for every gamer on the go. iPhone owners can now view profiles and other game information from anywhere, anytime. Even more exciting than looking back, though, is looking into the future. As you learned this weekend, we have some very big plans for 2010.
Oh, I don't know.
This November, we will be celebrating the 5-year anniversary of the launch of World of Warcraft. To commemorate the occasion, we will be revamping Anixia. The first encounter with her was merely a setback.